Hi everyone, Teacher Joe here on behalf of onlineenglishteaching.com. Today I'm going to show you the top 10 reasons you need to use ManyCam when teaching English online. Let's get into it. Number 1 is the virtual background or the green screen option. Now I have a green screen behind me. You don't have to have a green screen, it will work without it. It just won't look as good. If you don't have a green screen, a good option is to turn on your virtual background and choose the blur option, and it'll blur your messy office. But I have a green screen, so I'm using the chroma key option, and I've chosen the color picker, and I selected all of the green in the area, and it's looking pretty clean. You can click the drop down and choose whatever background you want, really. Go to the beach, golf course, whatever, the city, mountains. The office video is pretty cool. Office view's nice. And yeah, you can even add your own custom background. So I could decide to add my own picture here, and I think I have a couple of cool ones here. Let's just choose this kid classroom one, and look at that. It's perfect. So no mess in the background, clean background. That's tip number 1. Really useful. Tip number 2, I think, is one of my favorite things about ManyCam. It is the countdown to your class. So no more, teacher, where are you? You know, when your camera's off and the student's waiting for you and you want to start on time, that can get quite annoying. So I have a preset here where I've actually added a timer, which is really simple. Just go to the time tab, turn on the timer one and just put it wherever you want it to be. And if it's 2 minutes to the class, you can just set that to 2 minutes, click play, and it will start counting down. And this will be what the student sees. And then once it gets all the way down to 0, you can just transition over to your live camera preset and you're good to go. I would totally recommend setting up a pre-class scene. So I've got this sort of corporate GIF loop that I've chosen here, and I'm just going to choose that, and I'm going to try and stretch it to be as big as I can here and make it fill the whole screen. Maybe I'll adjust the color on that a little bit. Brighter, like that, really bright. I just want it to be sort of subtle in the background. And then I want to manage that layer and send it to the back. I could even add some text, and I can just write, please wait there, and just put that there. And that's it, you know, that's the pre-class preset. Just very quick and easy to do, and it helps so much. I don't start a class without using a timer. Number 3 is quick virtual props. If you are the kind of teacher, and I hope you are, who likes to engage your students, you probably have a load of props on your desk, and I really missed having a tidy, neat desk. But now that's possible. If we go to effects here, we can see all these different objects that we can just click and bring in instantly. They're resizable, they're movable, they move in real time. You can hide them just here, or delete them, or favorite them. And it's really good. So I can pretend that I'm holding a burger. I can say, oh, I'm going to eat the burger. Here we go. Animals, there are so many. And if you click get more, there's a whole library that users of ManyCam add into. Here's a cool one. Yeah, a little playground there. So we could even decorate our screen in that way. Let's see what other objects we have here. You can have a bear holding some balloons, bring in some bananas. I don't know, buildings here. Just bring all these in, get them out as soon as you want to. There's so many. It's awesome. Number 4, add your own images. Show your student a bit more about you and your life. So I've got pictures of, you know, me doing things in mountains or whatever, camping or doing stuff in the city, or me with my family, or me cooking. I've got those kinds of pictures on my computer. I'm sure you have as well. So maybe I want to share those with students and try to connect with them in that way. So I could do this right here by adding a new layer, or we could make a new preset just for that. So let's add an image. And I've found a folder where I have some pictures that I've taken. I might want to choose me on a bike in the mountains near Cusco. And we'll just put that there, and I can instantly share that with students. And I could add my camera here as well. So we'll add a new layer, put it back to my camera. Again, add that virtual background. chroma key. Let's go auto this time, just let it do it. And we'll choose transparent background. And here I am. And this is a picture I took of a cow while I was in Cusco. I found that students are really interested in teachers and their lives a lot more than you think. So just sort of bridging that gap and connecting with them, showing them a little bit of who you are and what you do really helps them feel comfortable around you. So this is a great idea. Number 5 is face accessories. The kids will love you. So I'm just going to go to effects here. Let's look at some face accessories. And you want to be careful with some of these. You don't want to use, the scary ones with the little ones. You don't want to use that clown one. But you can have some pretty cool effects going on. Kids really laugh at this, as you can imagine. You can incorporate some of these into a reward system, which I'll talk about later. And again, there are so many to choose from. You can find something for whatever student you're going to teach. And you can actually group these as well. So if I want to use this wig and these glasses sort of instantly when I go to use them, I could click the save as preset here and we'll just call it, I don't know, Candy or whatever, and that can be a character that I bring in. Now, if we go back here and go to our groups, Candy is going to be the glasses and the hair together, just like that. We can have a cat with a cat on the cat's head. We'll save that as a preset. We'll call it cat, and there it is as the group. So that's pretty much a guaranteed way to get the little ones especially laughing and enjoying your classes a lot more. Let's see what happens if we click get more. Oh, okay. I'm sure many students would like these ones. So if you're teaching about the weather, you could definitely use that. Not sure about that. With this mouth, yeah, let's not do that. Number 6 is draw on your face. If I click the draw and text tool, just click the pencil there, you can draw. Yeah, let's just undo that. So something that's cool to do is if we grab that circle tool and make a circle around the face, just like that, move it about there. And then we grab the fill tool and fill everything else. You can sort of do this. If we remove that, maybe we want 2 circles around our eyes like this and around the mouth. And if we color everything in around, I don't know, red. And you could say, what color is this? Red, very good. What about this? That's blue, excellent. And what color is this? Yellow, great. Let's choose a red tool and let's say we're teaching letters. So I could bring up my finger and say, let's draw T, okay? T. So we go down and across, T. So imagine I'm doing a class about the sea and I want to have some sort of coral. So it's already coming together. You could just point to some of the things you've drawn. What's this? That's a fish. Good. Now that I've started this video, I just kind of want to stay here and play around. ManyCam's so cool. Number 7 is distortions, and they are unbelievably hilarious. If you want an instant laugh from your student, then this is the way to do it. Effects, distortions, and here we go. Ooh. Yeah. Where's my head? It's gone. Can you find my head? Now I have 2 heads. I remember when I used to have a MacBook a long time ago, and they had these sorts of distortions on the default camera. I just used to play around with them for hours. Whoa. You're probably wondering, how is this educational? Well, it's not really. These are good for those breaks in between teaching vocabulary or teaching grammar or doing an activity, and give them a chance to take a breather. So I use these for little breaks in between. Number 8 is borders. Make your classroom kid friendly. So I've got my background. I look okay, but it could look a little bit more fun. So let's click Effects, Borders, and let's download all of the borders that we have available, and let's just start to decorate a little bit. Maybe some flowers or maybe some birds there, some flags. You want to be careful not to go overboard because it is very easy to go overboard. This one's great. So especially if you have, really, really young students, so preschool students, something like this looks so friendly. It just makes all the difference. If you're teaching a class about the beach or whatever, holidays, you could use this one, or Halloween, you could use this one. Borders are great. Number 9 is easy cropping. So cut out your cat's bed in the background. So we've made the background look decent, but actually what I've done is I've zoomed in because this is what it actually looks like for me. If I hadn't zoomed in, it would look like this. And you can see the microphone, you can see the end of the green screen over there. So you could crop or you could zoom and crop yourself that way, just like I have for this video. You know, I really couldn't live without this because I have a 1080p camera and I'm on 960p to make it sort of a squarish shape in ManyCam, because most platforms have a square shape rather than a rectangle 1080p style one. So being able to zoom in really helps me get rid of that widescreen. Tip number 10 is your reward system. Show your students that they are making progress. Reward systems are something that we kind of need when we teach English, especially to young students. It encourages them, right? So what I like to do is, if the platform has the opportunity for you to give stars to students, I like to give 1 star for every 5 bananas. Every time a student does something right, oh, well done, you get 1 banana. 5 might be a bit excessive, so you might want to reduce it to 3 bananas for every star. That's 3 bananas. Well done, you get a star. Click the star in the platform, and that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're interested in using ManyCam, check out the links in the description below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the online English teaching channel for more great content.